Implementation overview for the Microsoft Reading Progress English. How we set up the evaluation. So the evaluation is set up using class level randomization. So this involves you identifying two similar classes in the same year group to be involved in the trial. One class is allocated to the intervention and one to the control through the wizard that's in the What Work Teaches platform. They both complete the pre-assessment task inside the Microsoft Reading Progress program. The intervention group then continues to receive the reading progress for the duration of the trial, and the control class continues as normal. And then they both complete the post-assessment task. So what does this involve for the planning? So the first thing you need to do is identify two similar ability key stage classes to participate in the evaluation from the same year group. Next, it is to identify a text that you will use as a pre- and post-assessment task on reading progress. Please note this task must be challenging enough for the students to complete, as a task that's too easy will have minimal errors that are in there. And step 3, using the trial wizard on the What Work Teacher platform, randomly assign a class to the intervention and the control. Implementation. So assign the pre-assessment reading task to both the intervention and control groups in the Microsoft Reading Progress and get them to complete this. Record the data for the accuracy score in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and then input this into the pre-test area on the trial wizard. For the intervention class, assign weekly reading tasks to the reading progress and monitor the usage. The control class will continue with business as usual for the duration of the trial. And step 6, assign the post-assessment reading task, which is the same text that you set for the pre, to both the intervention and control groups and get this to be completed on the reading progress. Record the data for the accuracy score in the Excel tracker located in the resource folder and then input this into the post-test trial on the wizard. We include a tracking spreadsheet, and this is set up with the intervention and the control class. This is so that you can link an anonymized user ID to a student name. And we do this so that we don't have any personal information on our platform for learners. So some key considerations to be considered before implementing reading progress with your class. So time, how much time will you expect the learners to use the reading progress for? Intensity, will you set this as a once a week or a twice a week homework? Location, is this set as a homework task or is it in a specific lesson time? If it is in a specific lesson time, you can use the AI noise cancelling, which is included, which will reduce the background noise for the students. Access. If this is set for homework, can all students access reading progress? If not, is the alternative provision that they can use, maybe in the library, to complete the homework tasks? Reminders. Can you monitor the completion and just remind learners who have not completed the homework to try and increase usage? And then resources. If this is delivered in school, are there IT resources available for the learners? Logistical barriers are common in any intervention delivered in schools, so it's important to consider these prior to starting the trial. So the assessment. The outcome measure is attainment as defined by the accuracy score identified on an assessment reading task in reading progress. So for the assessment task, please consider this carefully and select the text that's challenging enough for the students to complete. As both the control and the intervention groups receive the same assessment, familiarity with the assessment will not bias the effect size. And then just some final guidance. You can complete the assessment as either homework or in school time. Ensure that the reading task is challenging. Record both your pre- and post-assessment scores onto your tracking spreadsheet and then add the anonymized data into the What Work platform at the relevant stage of the evaluation. Next steps, download the protocol, which gives you an overview of the research. Make sure you download the resource folder, which has some useful links for training on Microsoft Reading Progress, and then move on to the Start Wizard.